Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Martin, delivery driver around Exeter. Today I'm going to go through my 5 tips to improve your tips when you're out delivering. I'm going to save the best one till last, so make sure you stay tuned right the way till the end. Number 1, fairly simple one really, just make sure you're doing your job properly. So make sure you're turning up at the restaurant with your proper insulated bag, branded or unbranded, doesn't really matter, just make sure it's a decent one. High heavy duty one that's going to stand up to the deliveries. Don't be turning up with your Iceland bag or your shopping bag like I see some people do. It doesn't really create the best impression when you get to the other end with the customer. And also make sure you're driving straight to the customer. I've seen them out, loads of drivers sort of hang around for ages, having a bit of a chat with somebody else that they know, and then they leave. Just make sure you're going straight to the customer. Number 2, kind of clues in with that one a little bit. Make sure you're going the extra mile for your customer. So if it's a little old lady and she's struggling with her bags, if it's like co-op shopping or something like that, maybe at least take it up the flight of stairs if she's in the first floor flats, something like that. Make sure that you're being kind and courteous when you get to the door. Just makes that relationship a little bit better with the customer. Number 3, this is an underrated one. Be kind and nice to the restaurant workers and the shop workers, because I can guarantee you, I worked in restaurants for 15 years, and the drivers that came in that were rude to staff, always their orders got sort of pushed down the line a little bit. Not even in a way that we were thinking that we wanted to do that, but if you turn up and you're the nice driver, you're the kind guy, has a bit of chat, maybe ask some questions about their lives, stuff like that, you're just going to have that better relationship with the people that are working there, and they're going to want to go the extra mile for you to make sure you get your delivery first. And if you get into the customer quicker, you're much more likely to get a tip. Okay, number 4, communicate with your customer using the apps. I always think it's a really nice touch if you just send the customer a little message every now and then just to say what you're up to. So if you're waiting in the restaurant and you just stood there waiting, send them a little message and say, look, I've arrived at the restaurant, your food's not quite ready yet, but they're on it and I'll be with you ASAP. It just gives them that little bit of clarification that you're looking out for their needs. And I can guarantee you that it just builds up that little bit of relationship with them, so they feel a bit like you're going the extra mile to make sure that their needs are looked after. I always as well just tell them, once I picked up the delivery, right, I'm on my way now, then they know. And they're more likely to be out at the door waiting for you when you arrive. Number 5, and this is one that I've seen change my tips the most. On Uber Eats, there is the option to write in your profile why you deliver. Now, I've got 2 kids already, and I've got 2 on the way. My wife is pregnant with twins. And I've written on mine, I'm delivering to provide for my 2 children and the other 2 on the way. And since I wrote that, I get tips all the time. I used to get tips maybe 1 every 10 deliveries, but now on Uber Eats I probably get tips about 3 or 4 out of the 10, sometimes 5. And I quite often, you can see that people are reading it because I'll get a little message saying, oh, congratulations and stuff like that. So it's definitely worth just writing something, if you're saving up for an engagement ring for your girlfriend or something like that, just write it, help a brother out. I'm saving up for an engagement ring, something like that. It just makes you seem a bit more like a human rather than Deliveroo or Uber's robot that's delivering their food. So just put a little something in there. It'll just help out with your tips greatly. Also, guys, if you've got any suggestions, please pop them down in the comments down below. And also, please, I really appreciate it, obviously, if you'd like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much for watching all the way to the end. I'll see you next time.